From the Advent Flame News Center, this is Advent Flame News, the latest from the Seventh-day Adventist World Church.
Hello and welcome to Advent Flame News for July 18, 2020. I am Leandre Samuels. The Adventist message is spreading across the Madang and Manus mission in Papua New Guinea faster than ever, with 4 small groups actively participating in Discovery Bible reading programs. According to MMM President Gary Loakwe, who visited 3 groups on Sabbath, July 3, a small group format is proving to be the best way to reach people in the area, with new people joining every week. Nearly 60 individuals from the community and other denominations study in 4 separate groups. In March, at the beginning of the COVID-19 pandemic, Maranatha Volunteers International began construction on the Vakad Seventh-day Adventist Church in India. After persevering through months of adverse conditions and unique challenges, the local crew recently finished the new church building. The new structure stands in stark contrast to the old one, which showed cracks and gaps in the mud and brick walls, and termites ate away at the wooden trusses supporting the roof. Without the means to construct a new church, the congregation abandoned the deteriorating building. Members met for worship in houses and for years awaited a miracle. Their answer to prayer came in the form of a new building for Maranatha volunteers. A special dedication ceremony for the new church is being planned for August 2020. Maranatha Volunteers International has been working in India since 1998 to provide places of worship and education, and has constructed more than 3,000 buildings in the country. The Paradise, California community understands the long-lasting recovery of a catastrophic disaster. The November 8, 2018 Camp Fire burned 95% of the town. Now in Paradise and across the nation, the impact of COVID-19 shelter-in-place is burning through checkbooks and savings. Millions are unemployed and many businesses struggle to survive. Food insecurity is also a harsh reality. But for those in the Paradise area, there is some good news. Senior pastor of the Paradise Seventh-day Adventist Church, Steve Hamilton, explained, "The church burned down, but our members are still standing and meeting the needs of others." On Tuesday, July 2, volunteers distributed 290 10-pound boxes to families as cars filled the empty church parking lot and spilled into the street. One recipient, Tracy Perryman, said, "I am so happy. The world needs more nice people like you. Acts of random kindness rarely happen. I thank the Seventh-day Adventist Church." And finally this week, responding to the economic challenges facing many people, the Seventh-day Adventist Church in Jamaica has assisted hundreds of families in need among its members and community residents during the coronavirus pandemic. More than 400 families have benefited from over US $215,000 provided by the Jamaica Union Conference, each of its 5 conferences, the Adventist Layperson Services and Industries, ASI, Adventist Development and Relief Agency, ADRA Jamaica, and local congregations throughout April and May. President of the church in Jamaica, Pastor Everett Brown, said, "Though the church faces financial uncertainty, it is still imperative to share with those in need." The distributions of care packages were done in each conference through many of the local churches. Care packages included groceries and toiletries, and many of the local churches also added other components such as shoes and clothing where these were needed. The Seventh-day Adventist Church in Jamaica operates 5 conferences, 750 congregations comprising more than 300,000 members, 27 primary and secondary schools, a university, and a hospital. And that concludes this week's newscast. Recapping the top news stories from the Adventist World Church. Adventist message spreads quickly across Papua New Guinea through small groups. Overcoming pandemic challenges in India. Paradise Church serves its community with fresh produce. And Adventists in Jamaica assist needy members and community residents. All news stories were provided by Adventist News Network. Find these and more at adventist.news. On behalf of all of us here at Advent Flame Media Productions, I am Leandre Samuels. Keep safe and have a pleasant week.
This was Advent Flame News. News from the Adventist World Church. This was a production of Advent Flame Media, committed to sharing hope and changing lives across the world.